Listen, guys. I don't even know where to start with this. And the reason why I'm laughing right now because I'm staring at my wife. Oh my God. Listen, if you want to see a movie that remind you of The Breakfast Club / Apocalypse Now, then you came to the right goddamn channel. Getting schooled. Just like my ass got schooled watching this film. Oh my God, this movie remind you of The Breakfast Club, threw up on Apocalypse Now, and now we got the I can't even continue my motherfucking words because there's hardly no words I have to say. There's no words that I can say that can describe the ways. Okay, the film was directed by Chuck Norfolk, also written by Chuck Norfolk, Stephen Scott Norfolk, and Tim Norfolk. These guys must be related because they all have the same last names.
Yes, they probably.
Okay, the movie starts off really awesome. I love the composer of the music of this film because it definitely reminds you of the 80s. You know, if you from back there when Saved by the Bell was the shit, then that's what would definitely remind you of Saved by the Bell. Also, The Breakfast Club because it got that sort of the characteristics of it, but a bit of both. So you see this one girl, she's dancing, you know, she's just having a good ass time, you know, she's cleaning up the classroom, and then they showing the principal just having a good ass time inside the office, and then they show like somewhat of the certain students, because all these students are supposed to be going to detention. So just in an instant, you just see like once the credits was up, you just see the girl fall down, and somebody beat the living crap out of this girl with a boombox, repeatedly bashing it in her head. And the first thing of me seeing that, I'm like, oh shit, we're in for a treat.
Yeah.
Thank God. Good. And it got an 80s setting, so it was set in what, 1980?
1983.
Okay, so we get into the movie, and you see this, the students. You got this badass, you got this nerd, you have the football jock, you have the whore, and then you have the one girl that just has fucking issues. So you have the typical. So I like how they stuck with that. And then you have you have the teacher that comes in, the detention teacher comes in, and he rolls in because of course he's in a wheelchair. So he rolls in there and he's just weird from the time he just entered the damn classroom. His name is Mr. Roker, and then you have Julie, and then you have a couple of other cool kids that's there, and he rolls in. And he's telling them, you know, about to teach them a lesson. He's, you know, trying to get them ready and shit. So he ends up pulling something down from the board, and the board cracks him across the head. So he falls out of the wheelchair, and then the kids get near him to find out what's wrong, and the man just flips switch 1000%, went psycho on their asses, man. He done bit the poor girl's stomach, caused her to bleed. He fucked them kids up. Before we get any further than this, let's get some movie rating, shall we? I give this movie a big ass what? Like I said, guys, this is not a movie you want to go into and take it too serious because some people are very personal when it comes down to movies. But this is one film you can tell that they just generally just had fun making the film, and this is not a film you want to go into taking it too serious. They also had a surprise in here was Ron Jeremy. Which he was a janitor, I always like sort of laugh at this guy every time I see this guy, and just overall, I mean, it just wasn't my cup of tea per se because I was expecting like if you took that very beginning and carried that same tempo all the way through the movie, and then it would have worked for me. It would have been the best thing for me, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't clicking, man.
No.
It wasn't clicking. It just wasn't.
That's right.
Also, I like to think Brain Damage, and also I like to think Nightmare.
Yep. Midnight.
I like to think. I said Nightmare. I like to think Midnight releasing for also giving us the opportunity to screen this movie as well. We went to 2 screenings today. We screened what was the island? The island one.
ELD Ellery Islands.
Yeah, we screened that movie, and then you saw this movie, and I was like, wow. But by the time we got to this movie, because this was the second showing that we saw, and I was just like, the look on my face was kind of like this.
Why?
But I see what they was trying to do, but it wasn't executed well as I thought I wanted it to be. But I still want everybody to check this film out. Still check it out because it might be your cup of tea. This movie will be available February 7th. So this movie comes out the same time the other one comes out. So check these movies out if you want to see these type of movies. They'll be available on VOD, Amazon, iTunes,
cable VOD.
Yeah, cable VOD, YouTube,
PlayStation,
Xbox, Felix Fling. Like, y'all, if you want to check this movie out, definitely check this movie out. This movie will be released in February 7th. So check it out if you're interested. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about getting schooled, because I told you what I thought about it. I felt like I was getting schooled because I was just sitting there like this. And to all my movie lovers, I love you.